Hi, my name is Corey Combs. I'm the owner of South Shore Roofing and Exteriors. Okay, so you filed a claim, you're waiting on your insurance check, and now you're looking at getting estimates and trying to figure out who you're going to hire to help you restore your home. Well, a few things that you need to do, a few things you need to look at. Number one is, are they licensed in the state of Florida? There's the DBPR, which is the Department of Professional and Business Regulation, which governs all the licensing in Florida. Specifically for contractors, there's the Construction Industry Licensing Board. MyFloridaLicense.com is where you can go on, you can search a company, and you can make sure that they are licensed in the state of Florida. Now, that's only going to be for certified contractors. Certified contractors are allowed to work, throughout the state. Then you have registered contractors, which based on some rules that just came down from the DBPR, are allowed to work outside the counties that they're registered in for now to help with the Hurricane Ian cleanup and restoration. But anyway, the license number should be on anything that you get. So any agreements, any estimates, any business cards, anything like that, the state of Florida requires that we have our licensing number on those marketing materials and business cards and things like that. Trucks need to have them. Anything that's advertising for construction has to have those license numbers on it. So number two, make sure they're fully insured. Ask for insurance certificates, because a lot of times what roofing companies have is they have what's called a workers' comp exempt. Now, workers' comp exempt is legally, you can register with the building departments and you can pull permits and all of that different stuff. You don't necessarily have workers' comp insurance. If the company has what's called a comp exempt on file, then they're relying on the installation crew, the people that are actually doing the install, to have the insurance. Now, we found that about 60% of roofing companies in the state of Florida don't actually have workers' comp insurance. They don't have a policy. So you can go on, you can Google workers' comp state of Florida, and you can look up the company by the company name, and you can see if they actually have a workers' comp policy. So you need to know who's going to be on your roof. You need to know if that company has a workers' comp policy or if they have a workers' comp exempt. And if they have a workers' comp exempt, who's going to be doing the work, and make sure that they're fully insured. That is absolutely critical, because if somebody gets hurt on your property, that could become an issue for you. All right, the third thing is you want to do your homework on who the company is. Look at Google reviews, do online searches, look at the Better Business Bureau, look at all of those different areas to make sure that you're hiring a good quality company. Just a little bit of time and a little bit of effort can help you from hiring the wrong company. The last thing is you want to make sure the company that you're going to be working with spends time with you, helps you understand the process. Make sure that they talk through how they're going to handle all of the work. The worst thing that can happen is you hire a company, you think that they're going to restore your property, and they have so much work, they actually they get overwhelmed and they don't have the capacity to produce all the work. A lot of people don't think about that, right? So that's a critical piece too. Make sure you feel comfortable with the company, the size of the company, that they're going to be able to actually produce all the work and produce it in a way where you're going to have a good experience, you're not going to have a bunch of problems, and that they're going to put on a good quality roof. The next thing is make sure that they do things by building code and by manufacturer's installation instructions, okay? Why is the building code important? Well, right now, in order to expedite all of the work that's happening, building officials are overwhelmed. So what some of the building departments have done is that they've relaxed the requirements for the inspections. They're allowing picture inspections, they're allowing roof affidavits and things like that. And they're not out physically inspecting every single job like they usually do. Now, that's why it's critical that you have a trusted roofing company to do your roof. You have a trusted company that is going to do things by building code and also by manufacturer's installation instructions. That way you keep your warranties. The last thing is make sure you feel comfortable with the company and their ability to facilitate any warranty issues if you have one down the road. That means if you have a warranty issue, you have a leak, you have a problem with your roof, you have a problem with something that was installed and they give you a warranty, you need to make sure you feel confident that that company is going to be in your area to make sure that they can come and take care of whatever the issue is. Those are some of the things that you can do to make sure you protect yourself and you hire the right company.